Any mention? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 25, 26
Number?
and 27. 25, 26 and 27 for 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Who's other side? Govind Ram, Ashok Kumar and
Yes, and Ramesh
disability
Chandra.
matters.
Yes.
Disability pension.
This is a lump sum compensation on low medical category.
The new set of cases come in.
Why you want adjournment?
Lordship, as we finished hearing last time, but we have to collect some authorities.
That's what. 1 week. 1 week is. Yes, on the prayer was also the council petitioner for more time to obtain authorities. This up 1 week is. Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 28, Lordship. Due to personal difficulties, Lordship.
20.
28, Lordship.
No objection, Lordship.
How long?
2 weeks, Lordship.
Yes.
Highly blessed, Lordship.
Supplementary list, item number 1.
May it please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 10. Conducting counsel is out of station. We
Number?
prefer 10.
Isn't the hearing list?
Yes, Your
No, it's orders.
We prefer 2 weeks' time.
It's in the orders list. You don't know how long you practice.
1 year.
Who's your senior?
KV Carlinglaw.
Please, Lordship, item number
Mention
10
that
is...
comes up. This is in the order column. Explain to her. They feel sorry for them. This first time mentioners, they don't know also. Yes.
May I be Lordship?
Yes.
My Lord, matter pertains to the lump sum disability pension, my Lord. The petitioner retired from service on 1st March 2021, my Lord. While he was serving, my Lord, he was suffering from the seizure disorder, my Lord. Due to his medical category, my Lord, his service was not reviewed after the 30 years of service, my Lord. And he has claimed for the disability lump sum, my Lord, which was rejected.
Where the rejection?
My Lord, page number 25, annexure 3, my Lord. Seizure disorder, so and so, neither attributable nor aggravated as per initial medical board, my Lord.
But he got pension, correct?
He is getting pension, my Lord.
Then?
This is the lump sum compensation of disability lump sum compensation, my Lord.
Why is it because
similar-
of that Supreme Court order? There's a
Yes, my Lord.
pension. That's why these cases have come.
Yes, madam.
Yes, my Lord.
Yes, I heard Mr. V. Kumar issue notice. Dr. N. Mojika with JCI with MS
Sijala.
Jala on behalf of all the respondents, proof of the notice required. Just after 3 weeks for instructions to affidavit. Yes.
My Lord, item number 1 to 5 are similar, my Lord.
So, 1 till 5.
Yes.
1 till 5.
Similar order. 1 to 5.
6.
My Lord, item number 6 pertains to the non-communication of ACR, my Lord. The petition is deprived from the promotion to the rank of Suvidha.
No, not communicated like this similar case.
Not communicated, my Lord.
Okay.
Yes, my Lord.
Will dispose them off.
I'll have his testimony. Which year?
Yes. Heard Mr. View, same order.
6, 7, 8.
My Lord.
Six,
My
seven,
Lord,
eight.
item number 6 to 9.
Okay,
All
same
are
order.
non-communication of ACR, my Lord.
Same order.
Deeply, Your Lordship.
Like,
10.
Please,
What is
Lordship.
this?
Lordship, this matter pertains to acquisition of land for Pen Ursula bypass, my lord. So we have placed an objection, my lord. We have placed an objection, my lord, stating that.
1 second. So, you have the money's been released.
We don't know, my lord, because we just came to learn recently that.
Who's paying for the state? And KHDC, right? Yes. Yes.
So we have placed an objection, my lord, stating that part of this project, my lord, passes through the village cemetery. And not only that, my lord, most of the land are under litigation. So we requested them that not to release any compensation money. We are not against the per se the project, my lord, but we are just saying that please.
Who are you, Mr. Shila?
I am the headman of one of the affected villages, my lord. Lat Menreng village.
Now, is the road being constructed or is under construction or construction is complete?
It's in the process, my lord.
Process of
acquisition land.
Demarcation or acquisition or what stage?
Because my lord, we have seen pillars has also been erected. It seems demarcation.
Pillars been erected with demarcation only.
Yes,
There's
my
no
lord.
earthwork has been done.
No, my lord.
And the compensation, Mr. Kharwan Lang, you have instructions.
Sir, request some time. Well, in fact, the district council, we are here, respondent number 6.
Yes.
As far back as October, we are written to the government to stop payment of any compensation because of the.
Let's see that. But if this claim conduct claim, then you have recourse to section 64.
Yes.
Here what
Yes,
happened,
then
the acquisition is under the National Highway Act.
yes, okay.
But then the Supreme Court has said that even in otherwise also the principles of the
This is apply.
will apply.
Yeah, Dr. Muzika.
But I'll appear for 1 million. 2 and 3 NHIDCL notice to go.
Yes, sir.
Take steps,
G. Shilame, counsel the petitioner. Issue notice. Dr. N. Muzika
For 1.
with so present on behalf of number 1. What about 2?
2 and 3 notice go.
Mr. H. Karwandang's present behalf of response 4 and 5. And Mr. T. V. Senior counsel with with Mr. Arkas at present behalf of number 6. No further notice to these respondents. Notice to issue respondents 2 and 3 within a 3 days of the grievance of the petitioner. We have written here a headman.
Phase 2 cost title.
The grievance of the petitioner will be the headman of Lat Menreng village, Rajabong, Kanam's Imship, is with the notices. Where are the notices? Where the notice is issued for
The last page, my lord.
disbursement of compensation?
Page 29, my lord.
Page?
Page 29. Last page, my lord.
That is the type.
Yes, 29 is type.
What's it issued by the respondent number? The respondent number, that is 4, right?
Number 5, my lord.
Number 5.
Yes.
Whereby notices, whereby it has been notified. It's only one person.
Yes, my lord. And we don't know to which other person they have issued notice, my lord. So that's why interim period is not to release any money, my lord.
For receipt of compensation, for payment of compensation to the person named therein. Stop. It is submitted within the council that similar notices have been issued to several people, even though, where's your objection?
Not objection is page 19, my lord, 19 and 22, my lord.
19.
Yes. Sorry, page 20, my lord.
Even though objections have been filed before the concerned authority with regard to disbursement of said compensation due to the unclear title as to the land in question. Stop. He submits that in spite of, he submits that if the disbursements allowed to happen, if disbursements allowed, the petitioner and bridges shall be put to irreparable loss. So, Mr. T.D. Indro, learned senior counsel, on behalf of respondent number 6, has also endorsed submission submitted that even the respondent number 6 district council, with regard to the right now claim is on the right now claim. Yes, the similar objections have also been lodged by the district council. Dr. M. Mozika, the council will be allowed to obtain instructions. On hearing council of the parties. Now you're submitting that it's not started.
We do the project have not started, my lord, but process of disbursement of compensation, it appears that it has started, my lord.
Yes.
27 January.
Yes. And we don't know to how many notices has been sent to other person also, my lord.
Yes, on hearing the council for the parties also.
The blanket stay also.
The notice dated
27 January.
27
28.
January.
2026 issued by the subdivisional officer of 5. It appears that the same is for disbursement and payment of compensation to the person named therein for the land sought to be acquired. If the submissions of the Learned Counsel for the petitioner is correct, then perhaps the disbursement would lead to multiplicity of legal proceedings at the stage itself. Accordingly, prima facie case being out for interim orders. Such is directed that the next date there shall be no disbursement of compensation pursuant to the notice dated
27, my lord.
27/1/2026 and other summonses to any person who stated to be interested.
Well, only one thing, my lord, you will also kindly see page 18. There are many landowners listed in the list, my lord. And this notice is only pertaining to one landowner. Page 18.
Example, yes. Until next week, it is after 2 weeks. Let the state come. This H. Lang is to obtain specific instructions within. See, once it's discussed, you'll have a barrage of cases. This is happening everywhere. That's the only thing. So, for a time being, let the disbursement be stopped till the next date until it come instructions. Yes, yes, madam. The Advocate General was appearing just to obtain specific instructions by the next date, just after 2 weeks. Yes. We'll fine tune the order. Yes.
Daily list item number 1.
This is that review petition. Limited issue. What we pointed out is even before the decree was passed.
It's been there's a delay.
Delay is condoned, Delay is condoned.
No objections to what? What's the objection?
These are on the merits of the
Oh.
review application.
What do you mean grounds of review?
Well, it's the first ground of review is that when the decree was itself passed, the respondent had already expired. So that
Was
fact.
the matter heard while she was alive
No.
and reserved?
After that,
It was heard after she was dead.
Lordships, and she was never substituted.
Can you substantiate that?
Well, that is our primary ground of review, Milits.
Your Lordship
If
should
it
not
was
be.
heard during her lifetime.
Your Lordship,
Yes.
it was there are two suits instituted. At first, it was instituted by the respondent. Number one, it was decreed way back in 1992. 3rd November 1992, the suit was decreed. Then a subsequent suit is filed by the petitioner here, Your Lordship. So the petitioner.
Legal heir.
Yes.
Yes.
So during the subsistence of the first suit, the former suit, I'm very much alive. So as such,
Who's alive? You are alive.
Yes, Your Lordship. So the entire grounds of which is on speculations, Your Lordship. So it has already been exercised by the trial court upon filing of the subsequent suit. So as such, resulted to the passing of the order by the trial court, which went on appeal. Lordship, and then second appeal was filed before Your Lordship.
In the second suit or in the first suit?
On the second suit, Your Lordship. The subsequent
First suit was
filed.
decreed 92.
Yes.
Then second suit instituted.
After a period of 30 years, she instituted the second suit, Your Lordship. On grounds of
What was the then there was no res judicata with regard to second suit.
rejection of plea was made on grounds of res judicata and other laws, Your Lordship, applicable. Because she
Then we'll
approached.
hear it. We'll hear it.
Well, this matter will require some hearing, Milits.
Yes. Otherwise,
Because
review.
the facts are so convoluted.
No,
Your Lordship, the
just-
nature of the grounds given is to hear the entire appeal, Your Lordship, which has already been heard. It's already been made. Lordship,
appeal before whom?
before the first appellate court and before Your Lordship. The entire grounds, they have changed many councils as well. They've been pursuing with the
So
matter.
before he gets changed, the council will hear it. Yes, on the.
Milits, may I pray the review be admitted and a date be fixed for hearing?
No, we'll hear it.
At the stage of admission, Milits.
Yes, just after 1 week. Yes. After 2 weeks, yes, on the prayer party, after 2 weeks. Come prepared with any authorities also. If
Well,
that is the case you're trying to make out,
Well,
that the matter was that the suit, whatever, at the trial
The
court
subsequent
was
suit.
heard and disposed of after the plaintiff had died, right?
Lordships.
Your Lordship.
You're the plaintiff.
Yes. Your Lordship,
But if it was heard, but then died it was
After hearing and before-
judgment passed after. no,
Then
after-
Milits, it would be a different.
then yes, you won't have any.
That we clarified,
If
Milits.
it pleases Lordship, in the appeal.
It's up to
which
you
is-
after 2 weeks, yes. You come prepared.
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship has called for records as well. Examine the entire records of the entire
Records have been
suit.
called.
Yes, Your Lordship. The former suit and the subsequent suit.
I don't think the records have been called, Milits.
Your Lordship, in the second appeal, which is order dated 8/5/2025, the records were called.
That would have been
Received by Your Lordship.
That would have been in the earlier thing, Milits.
6/5/2025.
Anyway,
Milits, may I pray let the LC records be before your Lordship, Milits, since your Lordship is going to hear the matter.
yes, this the matter after 2 weeks for admission hearing. Records of the trial
Title
court
suit
and
number
lower
one.
appellate court. Yes, be requisitioned in the meanwhile. Yes.
That's
Number 2.
May it please the Lordship. Lordship, as per telephone communications, Lordship, the respondent will try to make the payments by today, Lordship.
let him pay.
Yes. Come after a week. Mr. H. Karmalang, counsel for the respondent, submits that the order is in the stage of compliance and record on submission.
Lordship, may I have it after a week? Because Lordship,
after 1
telephone
week.
communication, Lordship. Lordship, Lodge.
Rejoined.
Rejoinder submitted.
Yes.
Lordship, I have already submitted a rejoinder.
Then we'll have a hearing.
Yeah.
Parties submit the pleas are complete this matter for hearing. Yes.
I don't think he's given a copy. To whom?
Already
Four.
served.
It's not been filed. Have you filed? Is in record? I don't know.
Yes, yes.
I have not received a copy. Rejoined.
Already served. Junior. Mr. N.I. Chaudhary submits rejoinder has been filed. However, it is the Dr. N. Mozika and senior counsel submitted a copy of the PSC. Yes. Copy to be served in the course of the day, just for hearing after 2.
Alright. Hi, look.
Yes. Yes, 1, 2, 3.
Item 4 and 5, my lord.
4 and 5, Lordship.
4 and 5, my lord.
Connect.
Where's
These
1,
are
2,
two
3?
matters I'm seeking.
Where's affidavit?
Lordship,
I'm seeking some more time, my lord.
There's a cancellation of mining license.
Cancellation of leases, Lordship.
Yes, my lord.
Two leases.
What to do? Last opportunity.
2 weeks, my lord. Kindly give me 2 weeks because these are matters pending in the Honorable Supreme Court also. My lord.
Advocate General pays for not for the 2 weeks time to file affidavit. Expected the next date, the affidavit should be on board. Yes. Same order and 2 matters.
Item 6 is, my lord, relating to the Constitution of Civil Courts, my lord. My colleague has shared some information during the winter vacation, my lord, with me. Learned Counsel of Petitioner, my lord. I need some more time to examine it.
Where's the notification?
Kindly have it after 2 weeks, my lord, because my colleague has shared all those details with me, including
which colleague, Ms. Karwanla?
detailed research, my lord. No, my petitioner. Actually.
Because this is
on behalf of respondent number 2. That's the plaintiff before the learned trial court. There is, of course, one very interesting question that's come in over here, which I was examining yesterday. We'll also have to see Section 2 of the Bengal Agra Assam Civil Courts Act of 1887. Now, as per that, this act is applicable to Meghalaya in its entirety.
Entirety? Not 3 wards?
No.
But we also under misconception.
We were under the misconception, that it is okay. I'll just take your lordships to the Section 2.
my lord, so far as concerned, my lord, recent judgment of Guwahati High Court, because Bengal Agra Act was also applicable there, my lord. And we have similar situation that special acts are also there, Bengal Agra Acts also there. So they have interpreted that yes, Bengal Agra Act is applicable throughout the state in view of the fact that there's one particular section, my lord, Section 2, I think, my lord, senior. But
My lords,
Hey, lordship, kindly see this act, my lord. It says, my lord, in the Section 1, my lord, of Bengal Agra Assam Civil Court Act.
Section 1, subsection 2, It extends
Yes.
territories which were on the 11th of March 1887, respectively administered by the Lieutenant Governor of Bengal, the Lieutenant Governor of the Northwestern Provinces, and the Chief Commissioner of Assam, except such portions of the territories as for the time being are not subject to the ordinary civil jurisdiction of the High Courts. It essentially covers the entire Meghalaya.
but so far as
And in 1974, this was adopted by the state of Meghalaya.
that is not disputed, my lord. But so far as if we look at that judgment of Guwahati High Court, my lord,
Which judgment is this?
I'll place it, my lord.
Judgment.
But my lord, here the situation is this, my lord. Even if Bengal Agra Act is considered to be applicable throughout the state of Meghalaya, but unlike Assam, my lord, we are yet to amend the constitution, the classification of courts here, my lord. There's still no civil court, senior
So
judicial.
that is there. That's the different part regarding notifying this court. That's a different.
No, because that has to come by way of amendment, my lord.
That's a different
Yes,
aspect,
yes,
right? But
yes,
the thing
yes,
is that what the submission has been made, that is a
No,
game
no,
changer.
yes, my lord. I can place that judgment, my
Then
lord.
what happens is the classification of courts, as your lordships will kindly see in subsection 3, section 3, Constitution of Civil Courts.
Yes.
There shall be the following classes of civil courts under the Act, namely Court of District Judge, Additional Judge, well, it's senior division, junior division, well, it's in respect of that matter, of course, it would then be Munsif and Assistant District Judge. However, the interesting part is in respect of Meghalaya, in respect of Shillong, I think the nomenclature in the notification, if I remember correctly, has been changed to senior division and junior division. We'll try and place that before my lords.
What judgment is that?
What is the title of the judgment?
Guwahati High Court.
Guwahati High Court judgment.
After 2013?
Yes, my lord. 2013, my lord.
Can you just have the citation?
Yes, yes.
Citation, please.
2013 SSC Online Guwahati 558.
SSC Online Guwahati
558.
558.
Thank you.
558 is.
This one?
This is
Yes.
before this order is passed.
Okay.
They have referred to this order.
This issue of the senior division and junior division was first came up in this judge's case. That's where the Law Commission's report was considered, and therefore they said to bring about uniformity, this nomenclature should change.
See, only we have to examine whether has to be amendment or has to be by change, by notification, by change nomenclature.
It has to be by amendment, my lord. It can't be by way of notification.
Yes, we'll have to examine him.
Yes, my lord.
Anyway, then Advocate General, Mr. K. Paul has made an appearance on behalf of the
This one number 2.
number 2. What about 3? And number 3 is represented by. We entered that earlier, right? Yes. Today, as such, notice is complete and all respondents stop. Paragraph. Then Advocate General please funds out further 2 weeks' time for a detailed affidavit. So it is to be noted that the case is important in the sense that it will affect the answering of justice in the entire state. Just after 2 weeks. Very interesting, but of that aspect, which
De facto,
it escaped everyone's notice because all after Shillong Civil Codes Act, everyone's under the
Impression
that even after you take it from Bengal Agra, so Shillong Civil Codes Act came, it's what it's only to 3 words.
3 words.
Like that.
And 74 minutes the state, when the state came in, we actually adopted the 87 Act.
this
With certain modification, of course. So therefore, the classification of courts otherwise would be under the 87 Act.
But the question is that what happens to the classification that's in existence in 1937 rules, my lord? That's also another.
No, they have to be. I mean, whatever it is, you have to read them down. You have to read them down.
Yes,
we
yes.
have to, put in place a system that is workable.
Yes, yes.
So it's for the general better absolute justice for us.
Yes.
Not to create complications,
Yes,
but
yes.
to. But to what extent we can read it down, to what extent it will overlap.
Yes.
That's the only thing.
The only one
that has been
difficulty in this
dealt with.
matter is my suit has been stayed,
Yes.
creating some difficulty.
It's all right.
Because there was an injunction, it's as you lodged
On my appeal, on merit.
No, this court has against you.
So for the ends of justice, you have to suffer a bit. Yes.
7.
Sacrificed at the altar of justice.
Yes. Yes, who's the petitioner?
I'm for the petitioner, Your Lordship.
Yeah.
The respondents are yet to file the affidavits.
May please, Your Lordship, I'm appearing for respondent 1 to 5. I'm praying for some more time to file the counter affidavit.
Why is notice for other respondents put on hold? Must be some reason. What's the matter about?
This is regarding the illegal cutting down of trees in the protected forest land, Your Lordship.
That's an allegation, my lord. I'm representing the Dorbarshilong here, my lord. Respondent 6, my lord.
This order, is that right Namdong?
Right, number
matter?
2.
Affidavit on behalf of the JCDC.
Your Lordship, respondent 1 to 5.
Are you appearing for?
For the parliamentary, my lord, respondent 6.
So to the others individual, we have not issued notice yet. It will not be really relevant also. Yes, how long it take? You file affidavit?
No, 2 weeks time.
Pray for 2 weeks time, Your
Yes,
Lordship.
Mr. MS. And for 1 to 5.
5, Your Lordship.
And suggestion law for 6. Pray for 1 allowed for the 2 weeks time for affidavits. Yes, of 2 weeks.
8.
Similar matter.
Similar.
Same respondent.
Same response.
9.
Milord, in Marshall B. Milord, my friend has pleaded the judicial officer as party, not the state. So at least
Yes.
I have seen just now, Milord. It's the administrative head judicial tasker. State is not party, Milord. Of the amend, I will request my friend to amend so that the state is made party for
Yes, my lord. Yes. We'll do that, my lord.
We'll add an order.
Yes,
An
my lord.
order that it's also permitted to add necessary other necessary parties. Yes.
I'm grateful.
What is this item 9?
My lord, here, my lord, we are challenging the order of the district council, which they have refused to grant us their recognition as a village, my lord. So,
You are appearing
Your Lordship, I'm
that-
entering appearance on behalf of respondents number 5.
Number
I'll be
5.
filing my power today, Your Lordship.
This Demthring village is within Juwai.
Your Lordship.
it's
The one that filed at Kirian football. Same village.
it's in Elaka Joy, my lord. That road leading to
No, the
Amlaram,
same,
my lord.
it's the same village that filed that case that they couldn't get to the finals. They filed a writ.
Oh, I don't know, my lord.
The same case. The same village.
I'm for respondent before.
He entered evidence today. Mr. S.M. Suna has entered evidence today. Order number 4 and this you have for number 5.
5.
5. As such, yours complete on respondents.
No, my lord. So far as 3, I don't know.
Respondent 1 to 3. Give us some more time to file.
Yes, MSC Suna appearing for 1, 2, 3. 4 and S.M. Suna for 4 and 5. 3, 4 allowed. 2 weeks time for affidavit.
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
3 weeks. Okay, 3 weeks.
Obliged.
10.
I'm praying for some more time. Affidavit.
What's the matter about?
It's family pension, Your Honor.
Family pension.
Yes, Lordship.
When was it filed?
Fresh matter.
Oh, December.
After motion.
Dr. Mozika, Leonard DSG, the so and so pray for and allowed 3 weeks time for the 3 weeks time. File it by next day.
Yes.
Much obliged, Lordship.
11.
My lord, before the vacation bench, the status report was filed. From the status report, it appears that, my lord, they have the FIR was registered only after this court issued notice. My lord, though the FIR has been registered, my lord, however, the trespassers still continue to be inside my property, my lord.
May it please, Your Lordship.
They
Nothing
have-
survives, Your Lordship.
My lord, my prayer was registration of the FIR and investigation in accordance with the law. My lord, that essentially would mean that the aggressors need to be removed from the. They have not made any arrest, nothing. They have simply registered the FIR. That too, after this court has taken cognizance of my writ petition and issued notice. The IO in this case was also summoned in person before this court, my lord. Now they have the FIR. Though the FIR was filed in on the 21st and 22nd of November, the FIR was registered only after this court took cognizance of my writ petition. That too in the month of December. The law mandates that immediately after an information is received in the form of an FIR or regarding the commission of a cognizable offence, the concerned police station is bound to register the FIR and investigate into the matter. This was not done, my lord. This was in clear violation of the mandate of law as provided in Lalita Kumari's case. However, my lord, now they have registered the FIR, my lord. My only prayer would be that appropriate directions may be issued to investigate the FIR in accordance with law and take necessary action, my lord. No arrest, nothing has been made so far.
May I please, your lordship?
1 second. Respondent number 5 is whom?
My lord, respondent number 5 is the trespasser, my lord. Steps have been taken on him. No, my lord, he has not appeared. He has not appeared in hearing.
So you issue a NBWA.
Your lordship, the prayer is to register the FIR. Now that has been done, your lordship.
Register the FIR and
So now
take
the investigation
and investigate
will
the
on,
matter
your
in
lordship.
accordance with the
Nothing
law.
survives, your lordship.
Where's the prayer?
My lord, 3.
Number 5 is
11. Issue. Investigate the same in accordance with the procedure as by law established and accordingly take
Are
appropriate
you
action
sure that
against the private
nothing's
respondent.
progressed?
My lord.
You're sure nothing's progressed?
My lord, the trespassers are still inside my property, my lord. And these are NGOs, my lord. It's
Today the matter is taken up. MS Ailingwal and GA has submitted that nothing survives consideration in view of the fact that the FIRs the cases have been duly registered on the FIRs filed by the petitioner. She therefore prays that the matter be closed at the stage itself.
Yes, your lordship.
Closed and disposed at the stage itself. Stop. Mr. K.C. Gautam, however, has vehemently opposed this submission and has argued that firstly, the respondent number 5, though in receipt of notice, has failed to appear before this court.
he has not appeared.
He further submits that the police have merely registered the FIR and the case has not progressed.
No, my lord.
Has not progressed.
Not progress in the sense that the aggressors are still there, my lord.
As much as trespassers are still roaming scot-free.
Yes, my lord.
And are in occupation of.
Yes, my lord. They are in occupation of the property.
Of a portion of the premises of the petitioner. He therefore prays for further directions to ensure that the official respondents cause immediate investigation action on the cases that have been registered. Subdo next paragraph. This court, on hearing the counsel petitioner, though noting that the prior petition is for directions to register FIRs filed by petitioner. However, in view of the submissions so made, it is directed that so made a status report shall be furnished by the officer in charge Kanapara Police Outpost within 10 days from today. Yes, as to the steps taken on the FIR that have since been registered. Yes, just 10 days. Identify this report if your submission is correct or wrong.
12.
Much obliged, Lord.
12.
Well, I have received otherwise comment. I'm praying for 2 weeks' time to file my affidavit.
Must is the submit instructions have been received. The place was around 2 weeks' time to file affidavit. This is the after.
Hello.
Yes.
Hearing 13.
Yes.
Pertaining to those employees, my lord, ad hoc, and they have not applied for advertisement, my lord, because your lordship would recall, in these matters, the selection process has started, and they have, if your lordship will see, your lordship's order of 5th December 2024, my lord.
Yeah.
And thereafter, your lordship may have a look at your lordship's order of 16th December, my lord.
Yes. Have you filled up now?
No, my lord.
My lord, that is the instruction I have to take because I just inquired from my learned GA. He has, so your lordship may have it after 1 week. I will take the
We'll
instruction.
close
in the
them.
matter.
My
You
lord.
never applied for them.
Yes, lord.
My lord, what has happened
Yes,
is,
lord.
after these writ petitions were filed, the SOP came, my lord. Now, my lord, the SOP provides that those who have been, those who are there employed
But
as,
after this is already
temporary-
issued, you'll be
My
covered
lord,
then under the SOP.
My lord, we have
SOP
challenged
is
the
only
advertisement,
to
my lord.
examine
My lord,
where
we
there
have,
are vacancies and to.
my lord, we have challenged the advertisement saying that we have been in continuous employment for over 15 years, my lord. They have filed one composite affidavit only on the ground that our appointments are dehors the rule and not in compliance with the constitutional mandate of Article 16, my lord. They have relied heavily on Uma Devi. My lord, very recently, my lord, the apex court in
Justice Vikramnath's judgment.
Yes, my lord. My lord, it is my lord. The apex court has made it very clear that the law as laid down in Uma Devi is not a weapon in the hands of the state to be used as a means of exploitative employment, my lord. These people have been perennially employed for
But
years
one thing,
altogether, my
Mr.
lord.
Gautam, you have to realize that you have to look at your case from your set of circumstances.
My lord.
Now, at that time when you came for this court,
my lord,
you admittedly had not applied for the post that had been advertised.
My lord, so
you're just coming in legitimate expectation that you will be regularized against the post you've been serving. So at that point of time, at the prevalent law, you didn't have an outside chance also of being regularized.
My lord, if I may submit, my lord, at that point of time, the advertisements were just issued, my lord. Inadvertently, my lord, due to some bona fide mistake, we failed to apply for it, my lord. Though the advertisement categorically provided that those in employment will be considered for these posts, they will be given an opportunity to compete with the
compete with the new open to you to take part. Not that you were precluded from applying by age otherwise.
My lord, at that point of time, my lord will please appreciate that till date, my lord, the advertisements have been issued, my lord. The formalities are not complete.
The order this court passed,
my lord,
was that okay? Let the process carry on, but then be subject to the result of the petition.
My lord.
Now, if the posts have already been filled up,
my lord, the post has not been filled up.
You've created third-party interest.
My lord, no. The posts have not been filled up, my lord. The posts have not been filled up, my lord. Our instructions are that only the advertisements have been issued, forms have been received, my lord. Thereafter, nothing has taken place, my lord. There has been no progress in the matter.
Can you have any tangible?
My lord, let the matter come up after a week, my lord. I'll please. My lord,
otherwise,
the learned advocate general is also asking time, seeking time for instructions on this matter.
Stand on your own case only.
My lord, let this matter come up after a week, my lord. After 2 weeks, my lord, I will place.
Okay.
Whatever is.
Yes, parties pray the matter.
But to the best of my information, my lord,
obtain further instructions. Otherwise, see, the only thing that goes against you, the absence was there. You are allowed to apply. You were given due consideration. You did not.
And it is not a case of continuous service, etc. My lord.
That is besides the point.
That artificial break is also not there, my lord.
It's after 2 weeks. Yes.
2 weeks.
It was a continuous.
24.
Will please, your lordship. Lordship, this matter was part heard on last occasion, your lordship.
Yes.
Pertains to compassionate appointment. Lordship, my father died sometime in the month of April 2008, your lordship, leaving behind the petitioner and petitioner's mother and 5 other children, your lordship, including the petitioner. Lordship, what happened was 2 months right after my father's death, your lordship, I filed a representation, your lordship, to the Department of Water and Soil Conservation, your lordship, which is respondent number 3, praying to accommodate me on compassionate grounds, your lordship.
What happened last hearing?
Last hearing, it was, your lordship, made an observation that my mother
there is no case really. So I think if I correctly remember,
yes,
I said you take instructions from your client. And I don't think there's any relief, will be any relief forthcoming.
Lordship.
So the court has extreme sympathy or compassion, but Yes.
Lordship, the only difficulty here,
I think he would benefit in joining the SOP cases. He's been serving for a very long time in temporary capacity.
Lordship, since
Perhaps there some relief lies.
Yes.
Because here the policy has been abolished in 2010. So perhaps that's the best course for him.
The conversion ground is for immediate assistance.
Yes, Lordship.
That's the only thing. And if the longer the time taken, the less your chances diminish.
I understand it, Lordship, but then my only difficulty here is that why I'm before Your Lordship is that in a similar situated case, the state has considered the applicant, Your Lordship, whereas in my case they have declined.
You placed that case in the writ petition, I mean in your pleadings. The other case where they've considered.
Yes, we have.
Yes, Your Lordship.
That would be a case of negative equality in my humble submission. I understand that's absolutely illegal. What they have done must be some other consideration.
Wrong don't make a right.
Yes, some other considerations, I don't know what it is.
In that case, Your Lordship, if the wrong is committed inadvertently or by mistake, Your Lordship, but then here it was consciously.
Now you're still working?
No, Your Lordship, they have removed me from the post, Your Lordship.
When?
I was working. 31/5/2025, Your Lordship. Because I filed this petition, Your Lordship, they removed me. Other employees, contractual employees, they are still working, Your Lordship. Their contractual, their contract has been extended, Your Lordship, except mine. Only difficulty is that I am unemployed, Your Lordship, at this point.
You're working as?
As a LDA, Your Lordship.
In the Office of Directors Water Conservation?
Lordship?
In Water Conservation Department?
No, Your Lordship, before the Deputy Commissioner, Your Lordship, respondent number 4.
We were correctly remember you after a long gap you applied again, correct?
Yes, Your Lordship.
You
First it was for the father, my lord, and then later for the mother, because the mother retired. First, it was on behalf of the death of the father. They wanted an appointment on compassionate grounds. It was not granted because the mother was a government servant.
Oh, yes.
And then subsequently, after the mother retired, she made a fresh application.
Yes. What to do? Last appointment was 6 September 24.
Yes. Last appointment, no, Your Lordship. It was
page 41.
41, 4/3/2025, Your Lordship. That was my last appointment, and it stretched to 31/5/2025. Since 2014, Your Lordship, my contract gets extended, Your Lordship.
Are you over age now? What's your age now? Has this post been filled up from the DSC?
It's been sent for advertisement to the DSC.
Yes, I'm over age now, Your Lordship.
You're over age?
When I filed the petition, I was 33 years old, Your Lordship.
May still be within the. When was it filed?
2024, Your Lordship.
Then
November.
It's still 37, right?
What was able to get?
For Shell Tribe candidates?
She was 33 years on the date when she filed it.
Yes.
So 35 as on today, my lord.
It's been advertised, suppose he applied now.
I have applied, Your Lordship.
For the DSC post?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Then for your long service, he should give you due consideration.
Age may be relaxed, that order may be there. But as far, it'll be on merits at the end of the day, my lord.
Then you can try luck with SOP, huh?
My humble prayer, if I can continue whatever I've...
We can't pass that order. You're on contract. It's not a question of...
Yes, Your Lordship. No, but then other employees, Your Lordship...
Substantive post.
But even the other employee was appointed on a temporary capacity, not permanent.
Which other employee?
He was making a reference to another case where an appointment was made illegally. On
Most of the government appointments are
that was also temporarily done.
Your Lordship.
It is not a case of a permanent appointment.
Yes. Take down. The petitioner is before this court with a prayer for consideration of appointment.
No, no, it's not there. Okay, so this is the one on 4/3/2025. So it gets extended.
Under compassionate appointment. To the post of LDA in the office of the respondent number
4, Your Lordship.
Number 4. Stop. Mr. Aper contained the next paragraph. The council has submitted that the petitioner is a daughter of one Rawindro Dengdo, who died in harness on 7/4/2008. And that after the death of the father, the petitioner, as a scheme of for compassionate appointment was still in place, had applied for the same, had applied for appointment compassionate ground, and had also furnished a financial certificate indicating the economic condition of the petitioner. Thereafter, he submits. When we were first appointed?
First appointed in 8/5/2014, Your Lordship, as LDA, Your Lordship.
Where is that? 8/5 is?
8/5/2014.
Is Roma? Submits that the respondent number 4 an offered appointment to the red petitioner to officiate against the post of LDA cum typist in his office, and that she continued as such, and on being appointed by order dated 5/05/2014 on a officiating basis, continued till
31/5/2025, Your Lordship.
31/5/2025, though with gaps in the service. Top. Learned counsels also admitted that in a similar case, the state respondents had approved and had considered approved the case of one Srimati Alvarinea, ALVARINEA Nosed, on compassionate ground, whereby she was appointed by order dated 31/8/2023. But however, the case of the petitioner was rejected.
Was rejected.
Well, the rejection order was rejected.
August 2024, Your Lordship. Page 39.
8/2024. Stop. We therefore praise that the application for compassionate appointment being made when the scheme was still in place before discontinuance in 2010, and she being eligible in all respects, be afforded the same consideration and be considered for consideration for appointment on compassionate grounds. Stop. Next paragraph, Mr. S.N. Leonard GA, on behalf of the respondent, has submitted that. Those are your submissions, correct?
Good.
Anything else you want to add to your submissions?
Only difficulty is that, Your Lordship, I was removed because I filed a writ petition, Your Lordship, by the respondent number 4.
Yes.
Whereas other employees who are working with me, Your Lordship, on contractual basis, their contracts were extended.
Yes, Mr. S. and J. in reply submitted that the main reason for non-consideration of the case of the petitioner for appointment was that her mother, right?
Yes, my lord.
Her mother, Srimati Elban Mosar, was working as a UDA bracket housing branch in the office of respondent number 4. Respondent number 4. At the time when the petitioner's father expired and she had retired in 2016. Stop. First submits that as the mother of the petitioner was in receipt of family pension and therefore the family was not facing any acute financial distress to warrant the grant of compassionate appointment to the writ petitioner. What's the other submission?
Plus, number 2, my friend seeking some sort of protection in view of the appointment made in respect of Albania norms.
That's negative equality, yes.
Yes, ma'am. That is one.
Yes,
and the last thing that my friend has submitted.
With regard to the submission, regard to contention of the writ petitioner, that in a similar case, appointment had been afforded. The legal counsel submits that the case is what do you call it? An aberration. Not an aberration. The case, okay, right, an aberration, and cannot be taken as an example as it would result in, and the petitioner cannot claim negative equality. Stop. What's the other submission?
Well, the other thing is, this other person's appointment was made in August 23. She was also appointed temporarily in September 2024. So there is no kind of violation as such. And lastly, what my friend says that he's been removed from service in view of the pendency of this case. This case was filed in 2024. She was relieved of her duties in 2025.
Yes. And then we won't record the form now. That the same as an aberration, and the writ petitioner cannot claim negative equality. On another limb of submission of the petitioner that her services are discontinued due to the filing of the incident petition. The counsel submits that the same is not correct, inasmuch as the petition was filed in 2023, whereas the petition was discontinued from service in the year on 31/5/2025. So, in conclusion, he reiterates his submission that compassionate ground appointment was not granted for the reason that the mother was in gainful employment and there was no acute financial distress at the point of time to warrant such appointment. So, next paragraph. This quote on where's the scheme? The next scheme.
Page 15
of your writ petition.
Of the writ petition.
I'm just getting the air, looking at the papers. Yes, 15. Yes. Take down a.
And also, it's only for people who've died in harness, not in the case of retirement.
No, she's not asking against the mother.
No, she is, my lord.
No, no.
Please see the second application. I'll take your lordship. It has to be filed within 1 year of the date of death. That was rejected because the mother was already in service. Thereafter, please see page 30. This is the second application in 2018.
Is that so, Mr. Bhagantan?
No,
I
Your
think
Lordship.
this is her application also. Please see her application at page 31. It's a continuation. In the course of time, my mother has retired on 1/1/2016. This is an additional ground.
No, it's an additional ground. She says that to show her financial condition.
Yes, my lord. But also it is to be filed within 1 year from the date of harness. That was already rejected.
Yes, okay. This court, in hearing the council party has to first examine the scheme that was prevalent at the time of the application made by the writ petitioner, which is contained in an office memorandum dated 11 December 1984. Stop. The scheme, it can be seen, applies only to the near relatives, sons, daughters of the government servant who dies while in service. And further, we are the financial thing.
My lord, please see number 10. 10 and 12.
Yes. Of the government servant who dies while in service. And an important consideration is the educational qualifications of the applicant and the financial circumstances of the family which have to be taken for grant of such employment, and the same should not be matter of course. So it is further provided in the memorandum itself that every case of employment on compassionate ground would be considered on its own merit in the light of the principles given, principles governing compassionate appointment, as given in the said office memorandum. So, this is discounted 2010 is here.
Yes, ma'am. I have that notification here.
Yeah.
24th November 2010.
The scheme for compassionate appointment was thereafter discontinued by notification dated 2nd December 2010, and as such, therefore, the scheme would be applicable to only to the persons who have made application before during the pendency of said scheme. Stop. In the instant case, the petitioner admittedly had applied. The petitioner had applied immediately on the death of her father in 2008, and such all conditions, if condition of eligibility had been fulfilled at a point of time, there should have been no reason to deny her appointment on compassionate grounds. However, this court notes that. However, it is also a fact. No. However, this court notes that at that relevant point of time, the mother of the petitioner was also in gainful employment, being employed in the office of the deputy of the respondent number 4 itself, and had continued to service till 2016.
1/1/2016.
Till 1/1/2016. The conditions, 2016. The second application of the writ petitioner invite
Page 30.
Provide a letter dated 7/5/2018. Apart from stating this fact, when was it rejected the first time?
First time was on 15th May 2012. That's at page 28.
Okay, Shwakatu. Shwakatu, last sentence before that. Shwakatu Mantan. The application for compassionate appointment stood rejected. Filed letter dated 15/5/2012. Stop. Next paragraph. This after I thought a minute Arigato before the last quarter post. As such, if he had fulfilled all the conditions as prescribed by the OM, would have been eligible for consideration upon compassion ground. However, due to the aforesaid reasons, her application has to be rejected. Stop. The petitioner, it is noted, had then made a fresh application on
7 May
7/5/2018, and had also placed on record the fact that her mother had since retired and that the family is facing economic distress. Stop. Next paragraph. Economic distress. Or same paragraph. Stop. This court, while consideration of the entire circumstances of the case, would first observe that in compassionate appointment is granted. A compassionate empowerment is a scheme which had been envisaged or formulated to help persons who fall into economic distress on the demise of the breadwinner of the family. The scheme, therefore, is specifically to address the situations so that family members are not rendered destitute. So, in the instant case, the rejection of the writ petitioner, the rejection of the applicant petitioner cannot be said to be arbitrary or in any way irregular, inasmuch at that point of time the mother of the writ petitioner herself was in gainful employment. Stop. It is also noted that the petitioner has been afforded contractual appointment since
2014 to 2025.
2014, which continued till 2025. 2025. And on the post being advertised has also applied for the same. So, next paragraph. Though on the grounds of compassion, without further dwelling on the facts. Don't forget. Last paragraph before that. She has overtied. Same. Section is not done as yet.
I think it's already completed.
Completed?
I'm not sure.
I'm not aware, my lord. This is the first time that he's told us this.
She took part.
She took part in it.
And then,
so age was not an issue, right? Yeah. Age was not an issue.
She was allowed to take part.
Yes, she was allowed to take part.
Anyway, I'll end it. I'll end it up. Yes. The next matter.
Obliged, Lord.
Obliged, Lordship.
29.
The last one. Yes.
My lord, the writ petition has become infructuous. If your lordship will see the prayer, my friend is. Page 14 is the prayer, my lord.
Yes.
This is the prayer, my lord, is that stop the ongoing construction of the public road for improvement of existing road, including MBT of New Nongstein to Nongstein village, including different link road with the Nongstein village, and further directions should not be issued to issue notice inviting tender for improvement of this. So there are two prayers, that to stop the work immediately, my lord, and issue tender, my lord. Lordship would recall that this writ petition was filed, my lord, in May of 2025, my lord, and the work was to be completed before February 2025, my lord. If Lordship would recall that this is a matter where there was a church congregation, my lord, and in church congregation it was to be carried out urgently for church congregation, my lord, that if your Lordship will have the paragraph 13 of my counter.
Page 18, my lord.
Page 18.
The first affidavit.
17, my lord, if your Lordship. Yes, my counter affidavit, my lord. Reply affidavit dated 16th June 2025, my lord. Para 12, my lord. Kindly see first paragraph 12, my lord.
Page 17.
It is submitted project, yes, page 17, my lord. It is submitted that project for construction and improvement of various link road at Nongstein village, West Khasi Hill district for a total length of 4.307 km. Estimate of cost was formulated. It is submitted that process of sanction was started and estimate was submitted to executive engineer White, later dated 29/2/2024, my lord. Now kindly come to paragraph 13, my lord. It is submitted that while process of estimate and sanction was ongoing, then KGP Sinyot Singpuri, a major church congregation in the state, was scheduled to be held in the third week of February 2025. It is respectfully submitted this is one of the most important services in the state, and it was estimated that more than 1 lakh number of attendees would present. It is submitted that existing road were in deteriorated state and failure to complete the work before the church congregation would have resulted in severe traffic congestion. It is further submitted, therefore, road improvement was purely public interest and it was essential to facilitate the smooth and free flow of traffic during church congregation. It is submitted that Nongstein Presbyterian Church, dated 10th September 2024, informed the executive engineer that only 4.5 miles remaining before the event, and while the sanction process was going on, immediate and urgent action was required. It is submitted the urgency of project was recognized. It is further submitted the church authorities also represented so and so, my lord. Now paragraph 16, my lord. It is submitted the sanction of the project and also funding would have required supplementary budgetary grants, it would have taken time to take approval of the same, and by the time very purpose of project would have been defeated and public large would have suffered on account of delay in execution of the project. 17, my lord, it is submitted that local qualified and registered contractors who were aware of the ground realities came forward to carry out the work even in the anticipation of approval of supplementary for the project, which would have taken time, and accepted that they would go ahead with the project without funding of the state government. It is submitted due to urgency of the project, local contractors having capability to immediate mobilization of resources, having knowledge of local conditions, and it is therefore submitted to ensure the fairness and transparency and efficiency. Project was decided to be distributed among multiple local capable contractors at their instance, all of whom duly registered contractors, now 90 million, willing to execute the project in extreme urgency without advance payment, agreed to work on good faith and payment only after sanction process is completed. It is
okay, one thing, Mr. General, we understand. We understand this is the situation. But in such cases, what is the mechanism that is used? Because sometimes it's like in repairs, landslides, natural disasters, they have a provision within the PUD, something, they put work done. Whether under those considerations or where this falls under what?
My lord, is paragraph 22, we have listed out the conditions in which we have to undertake, because all conditions, my lord, is very difficult to initiate various difficult conditions, my lord. Now, for example, my lord, certain the administrative in administrative exigency, certain leeway has been given to the administration, my lord. Now, in this case, my lord, if you also will just see the stage of construction also, because they are at page 11 of my counter affidavit.
1 second, MS Sutna is still interested in pursuing this matter.
Your Lordship, once learned AG submitted, I'll
pursuing the matter.
Your Lordship,
as per your prayer, maybe it's infractuous.
But Your Lordship, I'll make a rejoinder to whatever learned AG submit after his submission.
Okay, please.
My lord, kindly see page 11 also, my lord, page 11 of my counter affidavit.
Yeah.
Because one of the prayer of London Council is, my lord, London Council for Petitioner is that there should be re-tendering, etc., my lord. And if you see, the lordship will see there are six of the various work, and in almost serial number 3, 4, 5 complete, my lord. Serial number 6 is 86%, and 1 and 2 are.
Where are you reading
this
from?
was the status, my lord. Page 11 of the on 4th September 2025, my lord. Page 11 of my counter affidavit, and except 4, my lord.
Oh, next affidavit.
No, the same additional affidavit, my lord. Additional. I'm sorry, my lord. Additional affidavit.
Page 11.
Page 11, my lord. Yes, my lord. Annexure 4 of the page 11, my lord.
As on which date?
As on 4th September 2025, my lord. Yes, my lord. And if your lordship will see the next page also, because 3, 4, 5 completed, my lord. 1, 2 major portion completed, 6, my lord. Page 12 also, my lord. This was divided not in one, my lord. If your lordship will see page 12 also, my lord. Page 12, my lord. Page 12 is the name of the work awarded to contractor and various contractor. First serial number 1, 2, 3 are Charles Lindo, my lord. 4 is Charles.
Up to 6.
Yes, my lord. Up to 6, Mr. Charles. Then Mr. Belinda Wagner, my lord, and then my lord Influ, my lord. So this work was and bottom also, my lord, on page 13 also. It's not that there is.
Have the bills been cleared?
No, not my lord, because that is also, if your lordship, they are, because of this matter, as far as last date of instruction, I was today I don't know, my lord, but as on last date of instruction, if your lordship will see, sanction order is there at page 10, my lord.
What is the total amount for this entire road?
If I see,
about 6 crores,
sanction order indicates
6 crores.
6 crore and odd amount, my lord, as LS, but sanction later, if you also find those sanctions.
The remaining portion.
6 crores.
Yes, my lord. And the remaining work, ongoing one. Construction is ongoing for the remaining
work. No, Archival is complete now using
Your
ongoing.
Lordship, there's still certain.
No, this is complete in respect of 3 items, 3, 4, 5, my lord. 11, page 11, my lord.
But that choice is since long gone, since February 25.
Yeah, yes, my lord. It is gone, and because of the probably everything is done, my lord. If you also will see the construction approach road is completed 100%, my lord. Construction is completed, my lord. Only thing footpath etc. is I think some work is remaining, my lord. And they have.
What is the legal question that still remains?
Now, legal question is, my lord, whether in the case of administrative exigency, the state government has a right to carry out the work in fair and transparent manner or not. Because it is a case of the petitioner that entire work should be scrapped, tender should be reissued, my lord, and that is the legal issue. So, a lordship has, if a lordship will see I have put that case law, my lord, in my counter affidavit. I'll just take your lordship to the counter affidavit on that aspect or legal aspect, my lord. Because in certain administrative exigencies, your lordship has recognized the right of, because if it is not recognized, my lord. Now, paragraph 5.2, my lord, this is the first judgment at page 4 of my counter affidavit, my lord. So first is that, my lord, however, when extraordinary jurisdiction of the writ court is invoked, it has to be seen as to whether within reasonable times has been invoked, and even submitting the memorial would not revive the dead cause of action or resurrect the cause of action which has been natural death, my lord. Your lordship would recall that it is filed in, if I'm not wrong, May of 2025, my lord, much after everything is over, my lord. And then, my lord, if your lordship will see, purely, it is his 5.5. It is private interest which he is espousing, my lord, that I should get it the tender, my lord. That is no longer there, my lord. For that purpose, paragraph 5.5, my lordship will see. It is submitted that instant petition is liable to dismiss at the outset in management. Same relates to purely private interest. Participation in the project is sought to be secured by the petitioner at the cost of larger public interest. It is submitted that is settled law that judicial review will not be permitted to be invoked to protect private interest at the cost of public interest. It is submitted that public interest in having the road improvement urgently far outweighs any private commercial interest. In the Honorable Supreme Court, in the case of Jagdish Mandal versus State of Odisha, and the highlighted portion at page 7, my lord, the power of judicial review will not be permitted to be invoked to protect private interest at the cost of public tender or contractor.
Now, only one question also. Now, while selecting these people for giving this contract, because what was the criteria? They live in the vicinity. Are they regular contractors of the?
Yes, my lord. We have said so in my counter affidavit. I'll just take.
What about your client?
He's not from. But your lordship, one of the contractors was not from the same district, your lordship. I'll show that also.
But mostly they are from the local areas, my lord. If I have said so, my lord. If your lordship will see paragraph 18.
Remember that case application regarding this that matter, power carriers.
Yes, my lord. Because
whereby though the contract was cancelled for that specific work, then the company that tendered its work for live workers was offered the work, because since they were local contractors and the court had imposed costs upon the corporation.
I will go through the judgment, my lord. At this present time, I don't have the copy of that, but I'll see that judgment whether that's fine.
No, I not into that. I've brought in another set of case files.
Anyway,
our corporation. Yes, my lord. And if your lordship will see paragraph 22, paragraph 21 and 22 of my counter affidavit, my lord.
Yes. 21, 22.
That. Yes.
Yes.
Paragraph 18, where I have stated about that the contractor came forward, having paragraph 18 at page 19.
So where is that? That's the only thing we're going to see is what was the
18,
criteria you put in place to show that it's reasonable.
Yes,
it's a question of just adding a public largest, to just select few. Yes, that's the only thing.
No, my lord, it is paragraph 18, my lord. It is submitted due to urgency of the project. Local contractors came forward. Local contractors came forward, having capability of immediate mobilization.
How did they come forward? How did they know? How do you know about it?
Because they are all related to church, my lord, and they are from that local area only. I have shown, my lord, 13 of them are there, my lord. Not
they've completed the construction.
Favor one.
They completed the construction.
100% in 4 respects.
Then from the church, it can be the donation to the church only, the road then.
No, my lord, they have carried out the work in good faith, my lord.
Just okay.
And also, assurance, my lord, they would suffer unnecessarily. And 13 of them are there, my lord. Not 1, 2. If I wanted to favor one, my lord, I have shown not 1, 2. There, if Lordship will see my additional affidavit also, where I have named each one of them, the extent of the work carried out by them, my lord. There's about 5, 6 of contractor, my lord. It's not that I wanted to favor one. And it is not that, and in administrative exigencies, my lord, what is the right of the petitioner, my lord? Petitioner is saying that this contract, if he was knowing that work is going on, my lord, he knew that work was going on. He came to your lordship in May of much after. And now in rejoinder, my lords, kindly see.
Rejoinder, you are aware of this? This happens, this letter to the Chief Minister was dated 10 September, 10 September 24. Yes. Then the undertaking given by these contractors, 16 September 24. Yes.
And they knew a construction started February, and the petitioner came before your lordship in, if your lordship will see the date, it is came only in the month of May 25, my lord. Page 16, I see verification date May 15. May 15, 2025, my lord. So after the work is over, everything is over, my lord. And in rejoinder, my lord, nothing has been rebutted. If your lordship will see the rejoinder.
Anyway, nothing is, I don't think.
And rejoinder, there is one new allegation is leveled, my lord. Nothing to do with the writ petition.
Let's hear. Yes,
if I might submit, your lordship.
How do you seek to maintain your case?
Please, your lordship. In our prayer, your lordship, we had initially prayed for this construction to be stopped because that was still in continuation, your lordship, for certain parts of the project as well. However, your lordship, the crux of this petition is that in the manner how these contracts had come about, there were certain grounds taken by the state government saying there was some exigency on account of the convention because the church members had approached them. Firstly, your lordship, the construction started only in October. It was not in Feb. So that is not correct, your lordship. And your lordship,
October 24.
Your lordship, 24. Correct. It was not from Feb.
And the gathering was on?
It was Feb of 2025, your lordship.
Okay.
But if I may take your lordship to my rejoinder affidavit, your lordship, page 17 of my annexure. The translated copy will be in page 20. The exigency, your lordship. The church only approached the government. Your lordship.
I will not go there. Yes.
No, but your lordship, I'm just trying to show that.
No, wait, which page?
This is page 17 of my rejoinder. Translated copy, page 20. Your lordship, I'm just trying to show that on the ground of exigency that learned AG has submitted was that regarding the convention at the outset, your lordship is admitted is a very important convention. However, this was to the knowledge of the church 5 years ago. This was in the meeting of 2020. They knew about the convention that's to be taken place in the district.
But there's no request for the road to be repaired.
Your lordship,
there's only an agenda
your lordship,
for the
if I may just
function.
Take a minute,
Yes.
your lordship. And a year before this convention, your lordship, has already been announced that this synod will take place in Nongstoin. However, your lordship, for one entire whole year, no steps were taken. When did the church approach the government? It was only in the month of September, your lordship, by the very letter that was annexed in their affidavit, your lordship.
Consideration.
But your lordship,
because see, what happens within the church happens within the church.
Your lordship.
But when they approach authorities, September, and then after that, the thing was set in motion. So you have to see whether there is any public exigency, because there might be a church, might be any other function. But if it's for the benefit of the public interest will outweigh private interest. Correct. And so exigency also will allow. It's like, and that's why I was asking that way, General, what happens whether it's under that heading where the PLD has also provisions for immediate repair.
Your Lordship.
Or suppose landslides, natural disasters, those kind of thing, they do it immediately.
But-
Correct.
Yeah,
So
Your
whether
Lordship.
this also can qualify as serving public interest due to the paucity of time. That's the only thing.
But Your Lordship, if there was exigency, Your Lordship, regarding this project, Your Lordship, the estimation was already prepared on the 29th to 2024. If such a case arises, Your Lordship, within that period when construction...
Where do you have that?
Your Lordship, this is page number 6. This is from the affidavit, Your Lordship.
Page 32, my lord.
Of
The affidavit of the state, Your Lordship.
Page 32.
Your Lordship. The estimation was already done, Your Lordship. The same could have been fast-tracked if that was the case, Your Lordship. But tenders were never issued, and the manner of how these contracts were even given to these people is questionable, Your Lordship. No announcement, no notice of any sort, Your Lordship. How they handpicked these contractors also, that's very questionable.
That's the
Your
only thing
Lordship.
that's worth looking at. That the thing is that in which manner, you see, like we repeat against the distribution of public largesse.
Yeah,
So in
exactly.
distribution of public largesse has to be some transparency.
Your Lordship,
Transparency
kindly
because we are
appreciate the
entertaining your
timeline.
reputation only on the ground transparency and depriving the other similar situated contractors
Exactly,
from
Lordship.
taking part in access to this public largesse which the
Lordship.
state is giving.
Your Lordship,
So you
kindly
see the
appreciate the
estimate was
timeline,
made
Your
in
Lordship.
29
The
February.
estimation was already prepared on 29 February 2024.
Hmm.
However, there were no immediate steps taken. This is a clear indication of how the procedures carried out to favor a few of, I don't know what intentions of the state had at that point of time, Your Lordship.
Yes.
That was on the delay and lashes that was alleged, Your Lordship. May I take Your Lordship to my writ petition, page 6, Your Lordship. My pleadings, paragraph number 6. In this, Your Lordship, immediately upon knowledge that certain constructions had been carried out, Your Lordship, the petitioner had filed for RTIs, time and again, Your Lordship, but the same was rejected. If I may take Your Lordship to page 7, Your Lordship, pleading number 7. There were specific questions also that were given to the public information officer, Your Lordship, whether any tenders were invited or not. The same was written, not available. For every information sought, the reply to the same was always not available, despite of the fact that there was an apparent construction that was going on, Your Lordship. Thereafter, Your Lordship, we even
Let's see annexure
filed...
6.
Your Lordship. Annexure 6, Your Lordship.
Page.
Page 30, Your Lordship.
Page.
30.
Yes.
Giving me-
What are these photographs?
These are the photographs of the construction that had carried out, and the same were attached in the RTI application as well, Your Lordship. But however, look at the response, Your Lordship. The answer to everything was not available. The intention here also, Your Lordship, should be noted.
Right.
And the manner, Your Lordship, thereafter, even when an appeal was filed also, there was no response. It was only after all these steps were taken, then we came before this Honorable Court, Your Lordship, to challenge the manner and the procedure in which constructions were carried out without any NIT. And also, Your Lordship, there's no claim in any of the petition where I'm claiming my right to be given the tender so that I can construct the roads that were there in this project, Your Lordship. I'm just saying, I as a contractor, I should be given a fair chance to participate.
So it's like a
in
PIL,
state
you
project.
mean?
No, Your Lordship. This is
Then?
regarding my right, Your Lordship, but nobody has come forward. But I'm coming stating that I should also be given a fair chance to take part in these projects in this tender process, Your
I mean,
Lordship.
like now the things will reduce. It's like public investigation.
Your Lordship, it
Then
covered like that.
because you're not entitled to any reliefs. You not entitled means you cannot be given the reliefs that you're praying for.
Your
You
Lordship,
can't stop the construction.
but these
it's already nearly done.
But this cannot be set as a precedent, Your Lordship, where projects are just carried
that is a
out on the
different
ground
matter.
of exigency.
They failed to show how
Your Lordship,
if it's correct, because this what is
just on the
important
grounds
is
of exigency, they
29
will
to
completely
24, the
bypass
estimate was already
legal
drawn up.
procedures.
Yes.
Your Lordship, and Your Lordship, even in my rejoinder, I've shown Your Lordship that if I may take you to the photographs at page 30. This is a certain part of the same, within the same project, Your Lordship. On filing of this writ petition, they had stopped constructions. Even for this also, Your Lordship, there was no NIT.
Just till now.
Your Lordship have to see fresh instructions, but this was, at the time when it was filed, this was, the construction for this part of the road was stopped.
Any other similar situation that was done earlier on?
No, my lord, kindly see my additional affidavit to this particular aspect, because this is now, my lord.
Well, the one thing you see, which you have to address is, if the estimate had been drawn up as far back as on 9 to 24, then?
Yes, my lord. Kindly see the estimate, my lord. Kindly see the estimate.
It goes through the process, of course. But then,
because it has to go for, I have said so clearly in my counter affidavit, my lord, supplement, because sanction supplement, because there is no budgetary provision for that. It has to go for supplement. That is what I have said so in my counter affidavit also, my lord. Estimate is prepared, but unless the budgetary sanction is accorded, my lord, we cannot include.
Have you made any agreement in your counter that there was no time to float tenders?
No, Your Lordship.
Yes, my lord.
That the time taken to process the tenders will take time. That have you said that?
Yes, my lord. I have said. My lord, paragraph 16 at page 19. The sanction.
But you have not said, you have not addressed a letter dated 29/2/24.
If you also will see.
Where have you addressed that? Where have you addressed a specific
definition? See paragraph 16.
That comes from your petition, correct?
Your Lordship.
It's your petition.
Yes, my lord. I'll show both, my lord. Kindly see paragraph 16 at page 19, my lord. It is submitted as sanction of the project and also.
So you need to read that. Where have you addressed this 29/2/24?
Very purpose of project would have been defeated, my lord. And kindly see the annexure which has been shown by my learned colleague, my lord, at what is this sanction, my lord? Kindly see the annexure February later, my lord. I'm sorry, February later. Your lordship will have it at page. That page is not where page. I'm sorry, page number. That estimate which has been shown from my counter affidavit, my lord, annexure 2, my lord.
You'll see.
Yes, your lordship will come page 2. 32.
It's in the affidavit, Your Lordship. This was an
counter affidavit, page 32. My affidavit, my lord. It's not in their affidavit. It's in my affidavit, my lord. Now. With reference, now kindly see submission of estimate, my lord. Subject itself, my lord. Page 32.
Yes, no, see, where we refer to it in the body of the affidavit.
Yes, my lord, that will, your lordship, find annexure R2, my lord.
In R2,
what is page? R2, I will just take your lordship to the relevant part, annexure also, my lord. That is at page.
Okay, paragraph 12, please.
Paragraph 12, part 12. I have said so, my lord. So, and wide late, if you also will see their references.
Right, okay.
So
anything else to submit? Any authorities?
And one more aspect,
I have
one more aspect,
a short note on the queries that have fallen from this honorable court.
Yes. Yes.
My friend has talked about RTI, my lord. The RTI information, your lordship has seen, it was available to the petitioner on 20th November, my lord. That information was there, that without sanction work. So November 2024. And petition has been filed admittedly in May of 2025, my lord. So that is not that the information was not there. Paragraph 7 in the writ petition, it is the RTI quoted. So there was inordinate delay when the petitioner had some cause of action in this matter. And when I have shown, my lord, it is a case of purely administrative exigencies. It is not allotted to one, it is allotted to local contractors. It was required to be completed, and your lordship has always allowed the state some kind of leeway to take the work of registered contractor. They are all registered contractor, my lord. So from there we have taken the work, my lord, and they have come voluntarily without payment of the fees, my lord, and they knew the local conditions. It's not one of those cases where, my lord, your lordship find that large scale or some scale of bungling has taken place where one contractor is being favored.
Okay, contractor, how do you know about a contract?
They're from the local areas, Your Lordship.
No, I mean, how do you know that, what made you go to the office of the executive engineer to give undertaking? How did they reach out to you? How do you reach out to them?
They're aware because of they're from the same congregation, Your Lordship.
You're not from the same congregation?
No, Your Lordship. No, Your Lordship.
No, that's incorrect statement, my lord.
Oh.
He's from the same.
But Your Lordship,
Same congregation, ma'am.
But Your Lordship, what had happened when the writ petitioner, I mentioned in my rejoinder as well.
We're not going to go there, but
Your
now you
Lordship.
want to know how, see, the things are how magically, like, you know, when a construction's be done for 6 crores,
Exactly,
certain
Your
people
Lordship.
come forward
And there were
they
no
give in the
notices,
contract.
there was no
So
public announcement also.
Yeah, forget public announcement, but even then, how would it identified and was settled? What are the track record, whether they've done works before for in this particular district?
They're duly registered contractors.
Have you filed affidavit?
Yes.
No, duly registered means have you, you are the number one, what is your name?
613. 613 respondent.
All of them?
Yes.
There are 8 of
Where's the
them, Your
affidavit?
Lordship.
See? 103, 125.
There are eight of the contractors, my lord.
What have you said in affidavit? Nothing. Where's your how you volunteered an undertaking, that undertaking you signed? How is it arrived at?
That's in the affidavit of the.
No, how did you, who asked you to come and give the undertaking? It's just a general query, because in matters such as these, you know, how, see, the estimate was made, then the
Your lordship, kindly see the undertaking, my lord. Undertaking, page 35 of my counter, my lord. They say so, my lord. In page
It's
35
annexed
of the
by the
counter,
state
my lord.
in there.
that gap is there. That okay, estimate is there.
No,
That
my lord,
work needed to be made. There was an exigence, like emergency. You can see it doing the road. But where's that gap, and how was that put into, that project, whatever the road constructed? How do you all come forward? How do you give undertakings?
Since
Well, it's not a question of one person, it's a question of many persons.
Since the
Is one person only? Maybe, that he's a reputed contractor who can do the works in double quick time.
for public interest.
No, but then how do you come forward? How do you know? You're not sending affidavit. That being a public spirited contractor, you've come forward to, give to.
In the undertaking, they say so, my lord.
No, but how did they come forward? Who asked them to get undertaking? How are you identified?
Your Lordship, since the congregation for the synod was.
So within the church only, that they said, okay, fine, contractors of the congregation come forward and give undertaking. How does it work?
With good faith for public interest, they came forward, Your Lordship.
No, I mean, he said within the congregation only.
Yeah.
So all those contractors are from the same church only.
Same church.
Oh. So they in the church they said, okay, fine, contractors come forward who will do the work, give undertakings.
Your Lordship.
If you may, please, Your Lordship, if you may just take your attention to that. The letter written by the church to the government was 10 September 2024. The undertaking
16.
was on 16
Yes,
10
that is
2024.
That's fine. Only that how
But
that
the 6
only that
days,
thing.
even that timeline, Your Lordship, of the timelines, they're quite questionable.
Because in matters of landslide, how do you contractors the vicinity they are called and done, right? No letter was addressed from the respondents to these contractors, right? You didn't get any letter.
No, Your Lordship.
There was no letter.
So that we'll have to check, my lord, because that aspect is
That
not
is one
there
thing you
in
see,
the
because
encounter.
that's the only thing that's bothering the court.
My lord, if your lordship will see the power of the engineer also, R5 is there, my lord, R5.
Any other
the
records
power of
available with the
chief
engineer to show how this is given? Because it's not to one person, you see, it is to a bunch of people.
And I've pleaded
Yes,
in my
because
rejoinder as well, Your Lordship.
all of them may not have been in position to incur 6 crores.
No,
That
not
is why
that.
we have to.
Not that, but how did? See, I can understand, but it's how
Because they are
pick and choose.
registered contractor, my lord. They are registered contractor, my lord, with the PWD.
But even the
and they may be
petitioner also
from
is a
that area, that
registered
is,
contractor,
data
Your
bank is
Lordship.
there. PWD is having data bank, my lord. In data bank, those are registered contractor. They are not unregistered contractor. They
Your
are
Lordship,
registered
even the
contractor with
petitioner's
PWD.
contractor, he was not
Therefore,
called.
they may have been identified by the chief engineer. Formal communication may or may not have taken place, my lord. Informally, because we are having data bank. They are from that
You
locality
just get
only.
instructions
And they
whether this. See, that's the only thing that's bothering the court. That's the only thing. Otherwise,
I'll take
even on the
instruction,
repetition of the petitioner now, I don't think they will be liable for any they get any relief because the
Your
work's already
Lordship,
done.
I understand.
That just is to make a correction in the system. You see, you can't have it pick and choose. That
Yes, my lord.
And if I may
I
submit,
like
Your
Mr.
Lordship.
A, Mr. C, D, F, like that, and give them contracts
If I may,
from the bank.
and if I may submit, Your Lordship, when this writ petition was filed, Your Lordship, somebody from the office through the church leaders even came to the house of the petitioner, requesting him and also telling him to withdraw the writ petition, Your Lordship. I've made that statement as well in my rejoinder, Your Lordship.
No, that's all right. Yes.
The request can be made, my lord. That is between them.
Your Lordship, but this is from the office of the
From the
respondent.
office of
Your
of the
Lordship.
engineer.
Your Lordship, the PI had made that request, Your Lordship. I'll just take to my rejoinder.
See, she's very adamant. She won't let go of this case very easily.
They're just fighting for petitioner's rights.
Yes. Where? You sent affidavit?
Lordship, in my rejoinder, page 10, paragraph 22. If I may read, Your Lordship.
1 second. Yes, which paragraph?
Paragraph 22, page 10.
Yes.
The fifth line of the pleading, Your Lordship. Furthermore, it is pertinent to state herein that it is the answering deponent further informed the PIO through the telephonic conversation that a delegation of the church elders from the so-and-so church called the deponent on the 20th and then even visited his house at 8 p.m. With a request to withdraw the instant writ petition.
Oh, that's all right.
Your Lordship, the intention and the conduct.
We can't.
Of church elders, my lord.
Yes, just take down in the course of hearing. In the course of hearing, this court has raised a query as to how the contractors favored with the work were identified by the concerned respondent for have the query. How do contractors who identified by the respondent stop and as to whether there was any official communication to this effect. Stop. It would have been submitted by late journal that the same is taken from data bank of registered contractors. The police are allowed to obtain specific instructions in this regard. This query is necessary due to the fact that the contractors in their affidavit have not answered as to how they came forward or how they were selected by the respondents. Just one fine day.
No, my lord, they are from the local area and they are registered with the PW. They are all registered contractors. So
Yes,
probably
yes.
Even the petitioner also is a registered contractor.
Yes.
I'll take.
Just get how
Your
how
lordship
how
may
will be
be
identified?
How they have been
allowed
identified,
to
Lord.
submit
I'll find
bullet points on whatever queries that has fallen.
No, we're
from
not
the-
reserving it yet.
Mm.
Yes, just after 2 weeks. Yes.
Item 30.
Highly obliged, Your lordship.
Yes.
Please, Your Lordship, this is a family pension matter involving competing claims.
Yes, good morning, Lordship.
Yes.
I forgot to bring the rejoinder affidavit. I left in the tables.
Lordship, rejoinder affidavit is not required in my humble submission.
Are you arguing the matter?
No, not today. I will, I think for next week.
Your name?
Hirama Khanda.
Lordship, in this matter, the petitioner did not implead the first wife, Your Lordship. All in the pension papers and everything, the reflection, the first wife's name is
Have you
reflected.
filed affidavit?
Lordship, yes.
Have you examined the affidavit filed by the Accountant General?
Without the impleading the first wife, we can't go forward, Your Lordship.
You didn't impede the first wife?
No, Lordship.
Yes, the Accountant Petitioner prays that she may be allowed to take instruction on affidavit filed by the
It's 1 number 3, Your Lordship.
one number 3. Yes, just after 2 weeks. Otherwise, you have to withdraw it. We have not impeded the first wife. Madam.